Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you with an episode of Auntie Say It Isn't So. Auntie Say It Isn't So. Alina's post have surfaced, and honey, there is more than what meets the eye. Fans are demanding that she gets canceled. Let's talk about it.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can't make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. And to all of my nieces and nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I was going to come out here tonight and do my review of a 90-day fiance before the 90 days. And I thought, you know what? If you do it now, Auntie, without addressing this issue, there are going to be so many people in the comment section saying, Auntie, did you see? Auntie, did you see? I'm hoping that this video lets you all know that, yes, Auntie did see. And we're going to talk about it. I've had many of you to send me the DMs of what this girl has said. And it's just so cotton freaking unfortunate that people like this show up on our screen. Fans are demanding that TLC releases her based on posts that she had made, racially insensitive posts that she has made in the past that has surfaced. And Alina had a conversation back and forth with someone where at first she was trying to deny the validity of the post. Since then, she has tried to issue a sorry ass excuse for her behavior, indicating that she's Russian and she doesn't know any better. But some posts have surfaced that proves that she may have known better. Now, I don't know whether or not TLC is going to let her go, whether she should be canceled or not. That ain't for me. That's not for me to decide. That's for us to decide. But at the end of the day, TLC is going to do what they want to do. Period, point blank, boo. But I am going to show you some posts, some insensitive posts. Please do not use the name or the words in the chat. I know a lot of people are emotionally charged by this. I am trying to maintain my composure while we look at this. So I went to a site called cinemablend.com, and it has all the posts from Alina. And I'm going to make sure that I put it in the comment section. One of them, since they did not go back and take out the words, I will be reading it to you and using a different word because it is so charged. You know, I think a lot of us have given her a pass, or a lot of people gave her a pass because of her disability. And she's a minority just like we are, right? But when you want people to have sympathy and empathy for you, you have to have it for the next human being. And it's obvious from these posts that she doesn't. She doesn't at all. It's disgusting and deplorable and simply unacceptable for this girl to come out her trick bag and say something like this and not even have the intelligence and the wherewithal to know that she needed to clean this up. She still would have been that person, but at least it would have been cleaned up. Thank you so much, Herbie, for the $9.99 super chat. Hi, Auntie. Love you and hope you are well. It seems to me that TLC needs to do background checks and detective work on these people before they give them a platform. Absolutely agree. But we know that ain't happening. I agree, Herbie, but that's not happening because the weirder they are, the more they love them. And frankly, the weirder they are, the more we love them. So let me pull up this post. Again, some of this stuff I am just not going to show on here, right? Because it's so charged. Oh, it's so charged. Oh, so charged. So it says 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days start, Alina under fire after multiple racist posts surface online. See if I can blow this up a little bit so y'all can make sure y'all can see it. Look at that. I'm telling you, I called her from day A. Day A, I called her. I knew it wasn't something right about her. Something wasn't right about her. I knew it from day cotton freaking one that I ain't like this chick. I told y'all. When they come on here all pitiful and everybody, oh, I ain't never tricked, never bamboozled. Sometimes, no, I can't say never because sometimes they've gotten me, like Chantel and Pedro. But I'm going to tell you, I called it about this chick right here. What? Oh, okay, she's in the chat. Let me see if I can find her. Hello, sweetie. Yeah, you would think TLC would check their social medias prior to bringing them on the shows. Welcome to Auntie's Advice, Amber. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Okay, so let me read this book. Alina is the latest cast member of the franchise to cause controversy after fans unearthed multiple posts that had been shared online by the star over the years. Alina, whose current storyline with Caleb is airing on TLC, allegedly posted multiple disparaging remarks about both the Asian and Black community over the years. The latest evidence of Alina's comments come from Instagram account Uncensored Reality TV News, who shared a now deleted post from her Facebook account dated back to January of 2014. In the post, she describes an upcoming party in Russia in which the theme revolves around the African American racial slur. She also appears to talk about how it's a party she must attend. So this is the post that's got everybody Everybody heated, including me. So I'm going to move it off the screen. And I'm going to put this here. But I'm going to read the post to you. So if you want to go back and screenshot it, you can. She says in her post, dated January 14th. Okay, this is very funny and weird and can happen only in Russia. It's funny she would say some bull like that this could only happen in Russia. But then when you come out and you talking back and forth with the girl who called you out on this, you said in Russia, I just thought it was just a slang word for bro. Really, Alina? Really? She said, I got invited to a Russian Facebook. I got invited on Russian Facebook to a slur party. LOL, the name sounds like slur party night. Become invisible in the night. In the description, they wrote something like, you will get into slur hood atmosphere, right black music, slur clothes. There will be waiting for you some slur competitions, slur tattoo, slur costumes, and slur photo shoot. For those in gangster costumes, entrance will be 300 rubles. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! I'm sorry, everyone, for writing these words, but this one is the funniest thing I've seen, and I'm so going. But she didn't know that the word was wrong. She didn't know that it was inappropriate for her to use it. Come on, Alina. Do better. But you sitting. See, I don't want to go low. But I'm telling you right now, it's taking everything for me not to go low and read this girl for what I really think about her. But if I go low, it justifies her position. Because then I'm going to be a slur. That's what those slur people do. That's how slurs act. Right, Alina? It'll justify her position. What is black clothes? I didn't know there was a difference. And so that's why she dressed up as a gangster, because if you dressed up as a gangster, you got to get in for 300 rubles or rubles. Is it? Let me pronounce it correctly, because I will tear up a name. Yeah, rubles. But look at how she looking on TV. So for the privilege of getting in the party, I can imagine the things that they said. I can imagine. It makes your gut ache. But she didn't stop with the black community. Oh, no. No, she ain't start with us. Cause see, her stuff, her bigotry, it runs deep. Allegedly, if these posts are true, let me share some more with y'all. This girl is disgusting. And people sitting around feeling sorry for her ass. Uncensored underscore reality TV news said, please get her off the air at TLC. What excuse is she going to use now? This is unacceptable. The post enraged many online, especially since it came days after she alleged in the previous post, she didn't understand the meaning of the derogatory term. That apology came after fans unearthed a questionable photo of Alina and the same language used, albeit with the letter Q in place of the letter G, which was this post. I want you to know why everyone is mad at Alina. Here is the post. She changed the G to Q so a bot wouldn't catch it. She first tried to say that the whole post was Photoshop. Then she tried to say that her English is bad and she thought it was the same as saying bro, and she stereotypically dressed the part. Come on, Alina. Now, if you all remember up here in this one right here, it said if you dress in gangster costumes, entrance will be 300 rubles. So she made sure she dressed in gangster, or what she interprets as gangster. Didn't even do a good job, but okay. Fans on the web had a hard time believing that Alina's ignorance of how harmful the words were, especially given the statements in most recently discovered posts. Others pointed to the fact that there were other instances to point towards her attempts at racial humor, such as the caption on a photo she took with a pin sorry on visiting Dubai. Now this is her with her inappropriate ass. Thank you, Jessica. Hi, boo. So this is her in the sorry, right? Y'all see her? Under the caption, guess what she said? Got married today, became a 134th wife. So that was funny, Alina. Then she has this poor post that Broadcast put up. Shout out to my girl. She did this one on April 6th of 2015. Me blow it up. Her inappropriate ass. She says, I know I'm late, but still, this is my man crush Monday. I had such a hard time choosing which picture to post because he's amazing everywhere. It's finally time to let the whole world know about my biggest love. But I'm not doing this just because. If you know anyone who looks like him, you definitely shouldn't hide it from me. Otherwise, the real Hugh Grant is too old, and even his brother is not a good fit. They look totally different. And his wife is Asian, so all the kids would be kind of Asian. What does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody put something in the comments. I'm sorry, and I saw it. If you know anyone who looks like him, you definitely shouldn't hide it from me. Otherwise, the real Hugh Grant is too old, and even his brother is not a good fit. They look totally different, and his wife is Asian, so all the kids will be kind of Asian. Forecasted another day, another culturally disparaging remark from Alina. If you can't read it, she says, referring to Hugh Grant himself, would not be for her because his wife is Asian, so all the kids would be kind of Asian. Notice use of sad emojis. Emojis. Credit at Anna619 for the find, as Alina is rapidly deleting. They said Alina received support from American boyfriend Caleb, who mentioned on a since expired Instagram story that he knows in his heart of hearts that Alina is not. I don't care about the rest of this. But you sitting your ass, and nobody has touched it. Nobody has been cruel to her. Now one blogger has made fun of her. Now one blogger has said anything disparaging about Alina. We have been supporting. Do y'all have that? Do y'all got that? Or do I need to get it? Did y'all get that? Can't tell if they got it or not. Shoot. Where's my mods? Where are my mods? Are they not catching this? Ann Lee says she's been able to get away with this BS for so long because of her disability. No one wants to confront her ass for fear of looking insensitive. Meanwhile, she's spewing hate. That's a read. It's disgusting. And now she's going through and cleaning up. It's a little bit too late. It's too late because it's out there. But why didn't you think about that over the last 7 years? You didn't think, it never occurred to you that that was wrong? Nobody checked you, Alina, since 2014, 2012, 2013. Well, guess what? We checking you now. Unacceptable. You know, there have been some people who have said, she ain't said nothing wrong. It don't offend me. Well, you don't speak for everybody. You do speak for yourself. And if it doesn't offend you, then that's fine. But that ain't my testimony. It offends me. It offends the hell out of me. And nobody thinks it's funny for her to sit out there and talk about somebody having Asian children, or sitting up there with clothes on and talk about she's the 134th wife. That ain't funny. There's no humor in being a. Ain't nothing funny about that. Because who are you, Alina? What makes you better than anybody else? Do you know how long in America we have fought this fight? We have fought this fight so much that we got people who say, I'm just insensitive to her. She ain't say nothing wrong. Because they don't see any hope of it ever changing. Or of people ever realizing that this word is offensive and it's never okay to say it. There's some people who are using the word ninja. It still has the same connotation because it's the vitriol behind it. It's the 400 years of slavery behind it. It's the oppression behind it. So you can take the word and you can change it any kind of way you want. But when that vitriol comes from behind that word that you're using, it has the same impact. It is meant to hurt and demean people of color. People who you believe are beneath you. When are we ever going to do better? Be living with this word and people saying it's okay. Oh, I just said it because it's I heard somebody else say it and it's okay. When we ever gonna realize it's not acceptable? Not even in our community. It's not okay for Alina to say this stuff if these are her posts. So I gotta say allegedly. But she put out an apology. And let me see if I can find it. With her inappropriate ass. Let me find this damn apology that she called herself putting out. See if I can find it. Where is it? So Alina put out this post. And she said the following. Hold on. Try to make it as big as I can. So let me hold it for a while until the camera focuses on it. Let me see. I hate when y'all can't see stuff. Hold on. Hold on. So let me read the apology. Alina says, I'm sure some of you all have seen the screenshot of one of my past posts. So that means that I can drop allegedly on that because she just confessed to it. I sincerely want to apologize to those whose feelings have been hurt. Who is those whose feelings have been hurt? See, that ain't a sincere apology, boo. You just apologize. You apologize for hurting someone's feelings. That's what you do, Alina. But okay. I never intended to offend anyone. Yeah, because it's just probably normal to you to use those words. Maybe it's normal to you to sit around your friends and have these little parties and stuff like that, and wear slur clothes, and dress up like a slur and all that kind of stuff. Just something you used to, maybe. And I am and always will be against any form of discrimination. My English is okay, but I'm Russian and there's still a lot of nuances that you learn over time. Girl, you've been speaking perfect English. You don't sit your ass. Well, you already sitting down. But anyway, um, I didn't know the impact of the word that I used in the post all those years ago. But you went to the party and you understood everything in the party, even to the extent that you dressed up like a gangster so that you can get in for 300 rubles. What was the regular admission? 600? I saw a lot of people on social media using it. Then you knew what it was. Because if you saw people using it, you know what connotation and what they meant. You knew what vitriol was behind it. Girl, stop. I saw a lot of people on social media using it, so I thought it was like bro. Bro is brother or fella, but I was wrong. So did they have a bro party? So you can dress up in bro clothes and you can use bro slurs and listen to bro music? Was it a fella party where you go, no, the directions to the party, the invitation, you knew exactly what it meant. Because in the thing it said black. Okay. Again, my deepest apologies to those who were hurt by my words. Do you know that the woman that did send her this had to force this apology out of her? That she was backpedaling and dropping it like it was hot honey, trying to say that it wasn't her? It won't me? Okay, Alina. We would have given you the benefit of the doubt had we not seen the dialogue that you had with a certain Instagrammer. And when you had that dialogue, we was convinced that you knew exactly what you were saying. I'm not going to use hate with hate. I'm not going to read you from the rooter to the tutor. I'm not going to tell you about yourself and all your little friends that went to that party and thought that that was cute and kiki and I'm so there. Because I don't hate people like you do. I don't think it's okay to use certain things, certain words. I try to watch my words because I have an international reach. And at the end of the day, when I need some old positive blood, it doesn't make a difference what vessel it comes out of. Because we all bleed the same. And we all need each other. And that daggone unit of blood is not going to come with a race on it. I don't know who it came from. When people donate organs, it doesn't say what race it came from. If you need a heart, you need a heart. All of our hearts beat the same. We all breathe the same oxygen. All of us do. And you knew enough about America and about our culture to talk to somebody for 13 years. Just so you can throw your tail in the air and spin it around on somebody's disco stick. You're still in the 70s. We don't have disco here in America anymore. So catch the fuck up. How about you do that? But anyway, this stuff got to stop. And yeah, I'm coming out here and I'm saying something about it. Because we are united in this. We're united in our disgust. And if it don't affect you, okay. But it affects me. And it's my platform and I can say whatever the fuck I want. Bye, Alina. I wish you the best of luck, girl. Trash box. Bye, y'all.